And the purpose behind BLUNDT is to remind people that there are different cultures. I feel like there's been an over-flattening with social media and the world as we're getting to know each other. People are forgetting like their history, their recipes, who they are, who people are. And also, there's a lack of understanding with humans. The more people understand people's backgrounds, where they came from, why they do what they do, there's an easier level of respect that you can form with people. As a software engineer, I have a really good ability to see patterns and develop systems. So I feel like it's easy for me to understand why humans are having the issues that they're having right now. And as a multimedia producer, creating events is the easiest way, I think, to teach that lesson. The tasting menu concept is just a chance to try quick bites at a dinner table with strangers. So you're getting to know the culture through the food, but also people through their opinions and thoughts on the experience. I think when they hear tasting menu, they normally imagine like the typical short curated menu with samples of food. And I want people to imagine the same thing. That's why I didn't try to get too creative with the title. But I also want people to know that there are additional add-ons that make it beyond just a food tasting. What's different is, besides just coming in, tasting, and leaving, you're coming in, you're getting educated on the culture you're sampling with historic tidbits or guidance on how to eat things. You're also having a chance to socialize and network with other people who are curious about the same things you're curious in. The last tasting menu we had was at North Italia. It was focused around Italian summer. It was a 4-course tasting menu with wine pairings for each tasting. We had a sommelier come and discuss the wine pairings and why they did what they did. We had our host, Brianna, make sure guests felt welcomed and comfortable. We had icebreakers to get people adjusted with each other. And it was a whole experience. I felt like my main takeaway was knowing that people are interested and curious and connecting with each other, which I think was my biggest fear for initially throwing BLUNDT. But there's people who came as doubles, people who came as singles, but they're all pretty eager to meet other people besides the ones they initially came looped in with, once they got comfortable, once the wine set in, and yeah. So for the first tasting menu, it was Italian summer, it was a focus. And we're currently located in Houston, Texas, which is a city full of diverse cultures. So I wanted each tasting menu to both reflect the seasonal change, but also reflect communities here that are maybe not discussed enough or discussed correctly. So September is the Ethiopian New Year and also fall equinox. So I thought that was a perfect way to bring the two together. And I want to keep going with that flow, so keep highlighting seasons and how different cultures choose to celebrate it and bring it in. For somebody who's never experienced Ethiopian cuisine, I think when you first come in, you should be ready to use your hands, get ready to kind of release the European standards that you're usually used to. Get very cozy, get chummy. The culture is a very family-based and community-based culture, so strangers are not supposed to exist. So release that vibe. Expect some fun icebreaker games, so you can get a quick introduction to the culture. Expect guided conversations. You should leave meeting a new person, knowing a new name. Expect just laughter vibes. And maybe a scratch at your curiosity. I would say tasting menu is for anybody who's interested in food, anybody who understands that food is a language, and we all communicate through it in different ways. Anybody who's looking for social connection, anybody new or old to the city but wants something new to explore, people looking for whimsy again, people who are familiar with the culture but still want a different POV or take on it.